Aston Martin DB5, the most iconic car ever. What if I told you the most famous car in the world wasn't a Ferrari or even a Lamborghini? It's the Aston Martin DB5, a car so legendary, it's practically a movie star. You've seen it in James Bond films, admired it in museums, and let's be honest, probably dreamed about owning one. But here's the wild part: when it first launched in 1963, it wasn't even meant to be a superstar. So how did the DB5 become the ultimate symbol of luxury, power, and espionage? And why is it worth millions today? Stick around, because this story is more thrilling than a Bond chase scene. Act 1. The birth of a legend. The DB5 wasn't just another British sports car, it was an engineering masterpiece. Powered by a 4.0-liter straight-six, it could hit 145 miles per hour, which was mind-blowing in the 1960s. But here's a fun fact: despite its reputation, it was never actually a race car. Instead, Aston Martin focused on pure luxury and craftsmanship. Every DB5 was hand-built, with leather interiors, wooden trim, and that signature grille. It was exclusive, expensive, and instantly made you someone if you owned one. But let's be real, if it weren't for one phone call, the DB5 might have just been another classic car. That call came from Hollywood. ACT2, the 007 effect. In 1964, Goldfinger hit theaters, and suddenly, the DB5 wasn't just a car, it was a weapon. Machine guns, ejector seats, rotating license plates. This thing was every kid's dream. And overnight, Aston Martin had something money couldn't buy: global fame. Even decades later, the DB5 remains the ultimate Bond car. It's appeared in more than 8 Bond films, including No Time to Die in 2021, and every time it shows up, something crazy happens: collector prices skyrocket. But here's the real shocker. Act 3. Why the DB5 is worth millions today. Back in the 60s, a DB5 cost about $12,000, a fortune back then. But today, one sold for $6.4 million at auction. And if you think that's crazy, Aston Martin recently built 25 brand new DB5 South, complete with Bond-style gadgets, for $3.5 million each. So what makes the DB5 so valuable? Is it the design, the performance, or just pure nostalgia? Maybe it's all three. But one thing's certain: this isn't just a car. It's a legend on wheels. Want more iconic car stories? Subscribe now, because trust me, the next one might surprise you even more.